An infamous drug kingpin long in the shadows is about to finally step into the spotlight. Ismael Mayo Zambada, longtime leader of the Sinaloa Cartel, is set for a court hearing on Tuesday. He allegedly ran the world's most violent drug cartel with a rancher's touch and a warlord's reach. El Mayo was no cartoon kingpin. He avoided yachts and nightclubs, preferring cattle ranches and Timberland boots. He evaded capture by authorities for over 3 decades, working on the logistics side of the Sinaloa empire, until finally taking full control of it after the arrest of El Chapo in 2016. Last July, El Mayo was finally caught, lured into the U.S. as part of an elaborate sting operation masterminded by the son of El Chapo. NewsNation correspondent Jorge Ventura joining us live from San Antonio with more on El Mayo's expected court appearance this week. And Jorge, it looks like El Mayo is facing a litany of charges here, including drug distribution and murder conspiracy.
Yeah, that's right, Natasha. It's also important to remember that the Sinaloa Cartel now does fall under the Foreign Terrorist Organization. Now, Ismael El Mayo Zambada, the co-founder of the Sinaloa Cartel, is set to appear in federal court in Brooklyn this Tuesday. His legal team is pushing to avoid the death penalty in exchange to reach a government deal that will give cooperation to the U.S. government on the Sinaloa Cartel's inner workings. Now, El Mayo's arrest last July was almost something out of a movie. He says that he was lured by Hakeem Guzman Lopez, that's the son of El Chapo, to a meeting in Sinaloa under the pretense to discuss property. But once there, El Mayo was ambushed, beaten, and forcibly transported across the border into the United States aboard a private jet. Soon as that jet landed in El Paso, Texas, federal agents arrested both men. Mexican officials later confirmed that their government did not participate in this operation. Now, for decades, El Mayo Zambada was considered one of the most powerful and most invincible drug lords in the world. A co-founder of the Sinaloa Cartel, Zambada was the business brain behind the operation, focusing on logistics, money laundering, and international trafficking. Unlike his partner El Chapo, El Mayo avoided the spotlight and evaded arrest for years. Under El Mayo's leadership, authorities say that the Sinaloa Cartel expanded its global footprint into at least 47 countries, trafficking vast amounts of cocaine, heroin, meth, and fentanyl across international borders. At El Mayo's trial, or at El Chapo's trial, Vicente Zambada, El Mayo's own son, testified that his father and El Chapo ran the cartel together, and even described a moment when the corrupt Mexican politicians approached him about helping ship 100 tons of cocaine in the oil tanker. At this time, El Mayo is facing a long list of serious federal charges, including drug trafficking, conspiracy, and operating a criminal enterprise. Those charges do span multiple jurisdictions, including New York, Illinois, Washington, D.C., and California. Following his July arrest, cartel violence erupted in parts of Mexico as factions loyal to El Mayo clashed with the sons of El Chapo, known as Los Chapitos. A turf war has intensified in northern Mexico, and some U.S. officials now warn that the power vacuum could lead to even more bloodshed. Now, the court has heard El Mayo's claim that he was allegedly kidnapped and not extradited to the U.S., that he was brought to American soil against his will. And Natasha, when we first reported this story back in July, Mexican officials did confirm they had no idea that American authorities conducted this operation on Mexican soil. It was not till 48 hours later after El Mayo was finally arrested, Natasha.
Yeah, I remember those details. It is fascinating, and we will be learning more this week. Jorge Ventura in San Antonio, thank you.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.